Dating apps hire people or use AI profiles to like/message men to keep them paying. I've had this theory for a while. It is from the perspective of a heterosexual male. Dating apps are roughly 30% women and 70% men, plus or minus 10% depending on the app. Articles written by women working for dating apps say women typically only filter for, swipe on the top 10% of men. So how do dating apps keep men on their platforms when all the data points to it being a lost cause for 90% of men? Brothers, have you ever been liked by somebody you thought was out of your league? Or suddenly you get likes when you're thinking about leaving a dating app? Or you match with somebody, have a great conversation and then suddenly they unmatch you or ghost you? Sure, maybe they found somebody else to talk with because women have many more options. Or, maybe that's a person hired to engage you in conversation with no intention of ever meeting up. Could easily be AI nowadays. How do we know verified profiles are really ever real? Do these dating apps make you take a picture with a form of photo ID and a handwritten sign and let other users see for themselves proof of life? Not that I know of. How do any of us really know that the super swipes or flowers we buy actually get any of us seen? The only confirmation we ever get is if we get a match and meet that person in real life. How often does that happen? Most of us have to trust that these companies, whose prime source of revenue is men buying subscriptions and add-ons, are being honest with us. The most logical, straightforward answer is that they are not. It's much easier and more effective for dating apps to dupe. Just in case, I did a quick Google search for if dating app companies ever been audited and nada. Sure, real people do match, and less of those matches lead to actual dates. For the vast majority of men, it probably never happens. I have been fortunate to have had success on dating apps, but that's after investing in top-tier subscriptions, swiping on a daily basis, having 95 to 99%, total guesstimate, of conversations lead nowhere, and they were all during pandemic times or right after, when dating apps were at their peak. But usually, it's months of no matches and good luck getting any matches without paying. Since pandemic lockdown, dating apps have experienced a steady decline in users. If dating apps are genuinely trying to connect people, then why are men dating less now than ever before when there are so many more ways to connect with women than ever? Connect the dots.